Good morning, everybody. It is a wonderful Monday morning. It is beautiful and sunny outside, but unfortunately freezing cold. Winter is definitely here. I've literally got my hot water bottle here wrapped up. I have my scarf ready to whip on behind me. It's definitely the mornings and evenings are definitely very cold. If it's sunny, likely the middle of the day gets a little bit warmer, but definitely still layering up. It's definitely been a little bit of a process for me to try and get back into doing regular vlogs, but and I feel like I always say this, I've been seeing a lot of inspirational stuff out there, and just in the sense of capturing my life so that I can look back on my life as well and see what I was like at different stages, show it to children or grandchildren or friends or whatever the case is. I just would like to have a documented history of my life. So feeling motivated and inspired to carry on creating videos and whatnot. So yeah, hence feeling energetic about this week's vlog. I think this week might be a little bit of a short one. The last vlog I put out was footage from a while ago, but it was kind of a short brief, 7 or 9 minutes or something. And I think that's a good bite size instead of long ones. I'm going to start kind of doing shorter vlogs again, just little snippets. My weeks generally are not very exciting, so just capturing all of the moments and yeah, just what I get up to in a week. So one thing I did, I saw my father and sister yesterday, and my brother-in-law's family. It was Father's Day, so we had a bit of a lunch, which was lovely. And I saw my sister there, and she gave me these beautiful little pegs, if that's what you want to call them, to put in my veggie patch. So I do have parsley and I do have thyme. I just don't have chives at the moment, so I will be getting some of that. Dan and I are planning on working, I feel like I always say this, but we're planning on working on the raised bed, the second raised bed. We actually wanted to do it this weekend, and then on Saturday morning we ended up seeing my mum for breakfast and didn't. Just after that there were a couple of errands, and then we had a baby shower and just didn't get around to doing it. And then on Sunday, obviously it was Father's Day, so it just also, again, we didn't get around to doing it. So I said to him, maybe in the evenings this week we get, like, I meet him and we go and get the second raised bed done, because I would love to start getting everything ready for the second harvest. My carrots, I'll take you and show you, are doing super well. So when I start harvesting those, I kind of want to have more already planted so that I can have a second harvest of the carrots and beetroot and things like that. So would love to get that planted out, and then when I've harvested everything from the first bed, I can then take the I can hopefully start planting things that will do well in spring. So it will be a little bit of a rotation, and possibly plant out a lot more herbs and things, although I do want to have like a walled like railing almost with all my herbs on, instead of in the raised bed. The raised bed will just be for like seasonal fruit and veg. So we'll see. But otherwise today I'm pretty much behind my desk the whole day trying to stay warm. My neighbor just gave me the most beautiful orchid. Look at how stunning this is from her garden. I said to her, I was like, I've never really been able to keep orchids alive, but this is so beautiful. When we moved in, actually, she bought us some home baked muffins. She's such a lovely couple. So I definitely need to find a vase or something to put this into ASAP. It is just, I've never seen an orchid like this actually, so I thought it was really beautiful. She said her mum collected orchids, or she would buy her mum an orchid for like every one of her birthdays, and so she now has all of the orchids that are blooming, and I think she just has so many she doesn't know what to do with them. So she gave me this one very kindly, which is beautiful. I don't even want to put it down so I'm like popping it up against something. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday. I'm about to head out to a coffee shop because it is freezing cold in this house. The sun is kind of coming and going, and normally when it's sunny my office gets nice and warm, but because it is not, it is, yeah, the sun is kind of disappearing behind clouds, so it's very cold. So heading off to a coffee shop just local nearby to do some work, hopefully get warm, sit in the sun, yeah, have a nice cup of coffee, see what they have to eat as well. But yeah, just been a bit of an all over week, a lot of meetings and planning and that sort of thing. So I thought it would be nice to get a little bit of change of scenery and just to get out the house a little bit. Good afternoon, everyone. It is 3:45 in the afternoon. The sun is about to go behind the houses, so it's going to start getting very chilly very soon. But it's just been a little bit, I feel like I always say this, but yeah, the days just get away with me. I have obviously been working at my desk today and just emails and meetings and things like that. So hasn't been a very exciting week, but I do have Daniel and I have a couple of friends coming over for lunch tomorrow, so I'm making a hearty chicken pie and a rhubarb and apple pie for dessert with homemade custard. So I'm hoping that they turn out very well. The chicken is just slow cooking so that it's super tender and just falls off the bone, and then I'll make the rest of the pie, prep it all tonight so that tomorrow it can literally just go in the oven. I'm not really wanting to be cooking or doing too much tomorrow. Everyone should only be arriving about 12, but I think it's better if I have everything organized and we can wake up and just get the house organized and table set and things like that, and we're not stressing about everything else. And it also just means that the kitchen and everything will be nice and tidy when everybody arrives. So I've given my plants a nice water this afternoon. The carrots and veggies really needed it, and my ranunculus as well. So I've given all of that a nice water, so hopefully tomorrow everything will be nice and refreshed. I have no idea what we're going to do for dinner tonight. I've kind of just been focused on tomorrow, and to be honest, I feel like my energy is just a little bit anxious, a little bit, I don't know, need to do some body movement and just some breathing exercises, and hopefully tomorrow and the weekend will just be lovely and calm. We're going to watch some polo on Sunday, so that'll be lovely. But yeah, I just feel like it's been a whirlwind week. I can't believe it's already Friday, and now I am beginning to stress a little bit. I always stress at the end of the week. Like, where did the time go? Anyway, very exciting, a few things I'm planning that I will share soon, but yeah, just trying to keep going and get everything done.